Some new people today? No? Oh, you just changed the role, right? Good. How are you? 안녕하세요. Ni hao. We get. Really nice to see you sometimes. Yeah. Because you are the addicted. Yeah. Addicted to master, right? Yeah, always coming no matter when. Yeah. And the food okay today, huh? Yes. I give a message. I say, cook a little bit more variety. And today is a lot of variety. But you enjoy? Yes. I say you don't come that often. Yeah. Make a little bit more choice. In case you don't like that, you can have that, Treat you like a king, The king, they have a lot of food. Yeah. But you are better than the king. Nobody ate before you. The king have to have somebody to taste it in case it's poison. Yeah. Actually, that's not logical that the king want to kill somebody just for himself. In case it's poisonous, then that person die, yeah? But actually, I think this is just a kind of prevention, because if people already know that there's somebody tasting before the king, so they wouldn't put poison in it. So that is just helpful in that way. This one today matching my clothes. Okay. Actually, when the food is good, even though you're not hungry, not that hungry, you still can eat. But if the food is not good, even you're hungry, it doesn't help you to enjoy. But you enjoy the food, yeah? Yes. No kimchi, but okay? 非常好。Yeah, 今天我觉得好。今天连我也可以吃早菜的，平常我吃不下，平常吃不下。I have to wait a long time until I eat a little bit. Yes. Normally they bring breakfast. They bring me one time a day at breakfast time. But I could never enjoy so early in the morning. But today it tastes good. I did not mean to go out and eat. I just go out and bring my basket of food inside. And then I say, oh, something new. Try a little bit. Tastes good. Not too bad. Normally I don't eat so much in the morning. Yeah, maybe the congee is easier to swallow, but still don't taste good if they don't have something accompany. Not good accompaniment, then I just use some bean curd, tofu, or some pickle stuff. And hot, Yeah. Sometimes when I cannot eat, then I use a Korean instant noodle. Hot. Very appetizing. If I cannot eat anything else, just to calm the stomach, to dilute the sour acid inside, and then continue living. You still blending? Yeah? From time to time only? You cheat now? I introduce you as a blender. Okay. We tend to miss what we used to have since a child. It's difficult to quit, yeah. You do quit slowly, yeah. If you want to eat raw food but you cannot, then eat the raw first before your favorite. Then at least you have like 70-80% raw, and then the rest you enjoy. But after you fall, with fruit and raw, then the other food don't taste as seductive. And then you're already almost full, so you don't eat a lot of that cooked food anymore. Yeah, okay? Up to you, whatever. You eat raw? Huh?
They had a fruitarian section as well.
The fruitarian. Any fruitarian raise hand? For how long? I tried before, but it didn't last. Didn't last long. Whatever, we still need to eat something. Yeah. Buddha says so, somewhere in here. I caught it, but I forgot where it is. Maybe one day I find it. Yes. The Buddha said even Bhikkhu, need to eat to stay alive. because we need to create a little bit affinity, yeah, in order to survive. But don't create just a big, troublesome affinity, that's all, okay? Just be simple, middle way. That was a very big lecture, wasn't it? Very philosophical and deep, profound, all the way down here. Okay, now we're talking about the Buddha. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk or, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. Yesterday we was already on the 10th method of meditation. Today we continue 11. Sariputra, one of Buddha's 10 foremost disciples. Sariputra now arose from his seat, bowed at the Buddha's feet, and said to the Buddha, "From distant kalpas until the present, my mind and views have been pure." Wow, imagine. All of them remember kalpas past, not just like last few lifetime or Qinglong's time, but many, many eons past, countless of years or times, yeah? Many worlds comes and goes, they still remember. In this way, I have undergone as many births as there are grains of sand in the Ganges. Again, incredible. As to the various transformations and changes of both the mundane and the transcendental, I am able to understand them at one glance and obtain non-obstruction. Oh, you see, they all been practicing long time. Sariputra continues. Once I met the Kassyapas on the road, and I walked along with the brothers. They spoke about causes and conditions, and I awakened to the boundlessness of my mind. I followed the Buddha and left the home life. My seeing awareness became bright and perfect. I obtained fearlessness and became an arhat. As one of the Buddha's elder disciples, I am born from the Buddha's mouth, transformationally born from the Dharma. It's just a way of speaking, okay? Meaning the Buddha preached the Dharma, and then because he listened to all that, he became awakened. Yeah. But what a way of expressing things, huh? The Buddha's mouth is not for you to jump out from there. I don't think it's very respectful. I mean, but probably at that time it is respectful. Meaning all pure and all from the Dharma, from the teaching. That's all, okay? But the way they explain things, sometimes I'm not really pleased or not quite understand. Like they describe the Buddha, like his eyes like the eyes of the cows, his legs is like the lions, and his from something else. You know, all the animals attribute that describe the Buddha's, you know, like very significant attributes of his physical greatness. But when you put them all together, you don't know what kind of animals is that even. I read it too long already, and I didn't like it, so I don't want to remember. Because they say the Buddha leg looked like a deer and his mouth like a lion. I mean, whatever the animals you can think of, they put the parts and piece together to describe the Buddha. I know it is just symbolic, okay? Like to tell people that he's so strong, magnificent, like a lion, like an elephant, and this and that and others, you know. But all the animals, piece and part, you know, like spare parts, put them together. How can you imagine the Buddha look like what? Yeah, and I did not like it. So I was saying long time ago when I was first out talking to the Taiwanese audience in my lecture, I say, whoever described the Buddha like that, there must be Buddha's enemy. Make him look bad. Yeah, because before we didn't have camera and painting, and not everybody has a talent to paint the Buddha to bring it back to their hometown, to show it to people. Just like you came from all over the world nowadays. Not all of you can paint me. If we didn't have camera or video camera, you would not be able to paint my picture. Not all of you have the talent. Oh, please don't, because if you don't have talent, please don't do it. Probably my nose go to my ears and my mouth go to my chest. Who knows what your talent bring? So it's similar in the old time. Somebody tried very hard to describe the Buddha's image to somebody who has no chance to come to see the world honor one physically, personally. So they try very hard and they exaggerate it, you know, the way the Indian people do. Yeah. They just love him too much. Yeah. So they just try to use the best, whatever, the most significant animals to describe him. But then when you put them all together, you cannot picture out what a Buddha looked like. It's like very weird animals, indeed. Yeah, maybe I find it, and then I will tell you all the spare part that they make up of the Buddha. My goodness. And then it's even written down. Yeah, for the later generation to imagine. Thank God nowadays we have camera. But even then, some cameramen are kind and gentle. They make me look beautiful. And some, I don't know, they just tried the button yesterday, just like me with my iPhone. Don't know much. And then they still make my photo or my video. And I can't recognize myself. I said, do I look that ugly? So if the newcomer come, they don't know where to find the master, you know? Because one photo looks so beautiful and young, and the other photo looks so ugly and old and, you know, so distorted. Yeah. I make a joke before, remember? Somebody come and ask me, where is that beautiful Master Qinghai? You know, ask me myself. Or somebody else come and say, where is the Supreme Master Qinghai? I say, it's me. And they say, no, she looked uglier. So, okay, continue. Sariputra. The Buddha asked about perfect penetration, as I have been certified to it, for the mind and the seeing to emit light, and for the light to reach throughout knowing and seeing is the foremost method. So, I think he meditates on the light only. Yeah. See, nobody has a Kuan Yin method yet. Not yet. The Buddha just preach. Yeah. and they just meditate whatever they have been meditating before. Or the Buddha just told them, okay, you concentrate on this and that, breathing or whatever, yeah? The Buddha did not teach them Kuan Yin method yet. Wow. And you get lucky. Jump in, on board, right away. No tickets needed. No building houses, no Milarepa test, nothing.
We have the most generous master.
Some are like that. Cannot even withstand one test. Test because they have problem, not because I wanted to test them. They have problem, and I check them, and I don't like. This kind can never go anywhere, can never progress. Maybe the maximum is just a third level. Most people maximum practice a lot, asceticism and everything, third level max, okay? And those who are too sensitive to their ego, carrying the ego all over the places, will never go anywhere. Just a lot of work for the master and for themselves in this lifetime. Because if you don't progress, you also have problem in your life. And then you blame. The master don't help you. You blame the situation, make you bad. You blame everybody else. Blame God even. You don't look inside yourself, don't clean yourself. That is the problem. If you want to learn English with the best teacher in town, you also need your homework, no? You go home, you have to do whatever the master teach you and practice it. And continue practicing daily. You cannot do nothing and then say, what? Yeah, actually I wanted to have a joke like, somebody came to the best English teacher, yeah? And what happened? He learned nothing. Many months later, the master make a test, everybody passed except that person. And the teacher say, why you don't pass? Like everybody else passed, why don't you pass? I could not speak anything. I could not write anything in English. The teacher said, why couldn't you write and read and speak? The person said, if I could, then I wouldn't have come here to study with you. Like hula, hula hop. Yeah, speaking English now. Yeah. If I could speak, read and write, then I wouldn't have come to you. This is the problem. It sounds funny to you and illogical, right? But this is what people do. That's what they're thinking, and that's how they behave. Even among some so-called disciples, my so-called disciples here, they have legs, but they don't want to walk. Yeah? And then the master needs to carry them all the time. You shouldn't do that. Then your legs will kaput. Yeah? One time I was in the hospital. Next to me there's one old lady. Yeah? She's Italian. And they don't let her walk out or anything. And because I could not move, and at that time I could not move, and it hurts everywhere when I move, so they think I also have nerves problem. They put me together in the same ward while testing, yeah? Anyway, every day she called my name, she make me do this, do that. I help her in any way because I thought she's handicapped. She couldn't climb out, couldn't do anything. Yeah, because I don't know, I'm so nice to people, so she asked me to do this, do that for her. And can she use my towel? Can she use my bathrobe, etc., etc.? I just give it all to her, doesn't matter, whatever, yeah. Otherwise, she keep talking forever. But it's not as funny as it sounds now. If she go down and clean her teeth, she never close the tap. If she clean her teeth, for example, they help her to go down and then she clean teeth, and then they put her in a bed, she never close the tap. I have to go and close it, for example. So I said to her, you must close the tap, She speaks some French, and I speak half Italian. Half of the sentence. We understood each other okay. Especially I understood her. I don't need language to understand her. She just demand all kind of things. Want to talk to you, even though if you don't understand, she just keep talking, calling your name until you have to get up. Either talk to her or go out of the room. So this lady, she's laying in bed all day, eating, or talking to herself or to my ears, anything. And now and then ring the bell, so bother the nurses, they all hated her. They don't want to have anything to do with her. So she ring all the time, they don't come, And then I have to do whatever she wants, etc. And then I thought she's handicapped, she could not walk, so I help her a lot in my situation, whatever I can. Now, this lady, she's really something. She can speak French, Italian, perfect, And sometimes because she can express very accurately, I was surprised. Yeah. And sometimes I cannot bend down to pick up things, and if I drop something, I use my toe, I use my toe to pick up from the floor. And she looked at, she said, "Oh, phenomenal." Yeah, imagine she can express like that. I don't know what's wrong. I had no idea in this. So I keep helping her, and then she has a lot of friends and family coming all the time. And they just standing, towering over her and talk, and then leave. And one day, her son come in. Her son was a doctor even, So he speaks French very well. I was thinking I should talk to him, one day. Maybe he worked far away, so he didn't come every day. Only that day he came. I said to him, you have many friends, relatives coming here to see your mother, but she's in this bed all the time. You better tell them to, every time they come, just help her on both sides of her arms and make her walk around the hospital. Otherwise, it's continue like this, her legs will lose the ability, the muscle to walk. So from then on, they do that. Oh, thank God, I was so happy whenever they come, because they take her out, and I don't have to listen to her radio all day long. Yeah, but that's good for her also. I wasn't thinking of me. I was thinking of her, Because when I saw the nurses take her out of bed so that they can clean the bed and change the bed, I saw she can walk with him. So I told him that. And from then on, they come in and not just blah, 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 but take her out for a walk in the corridor and all that. She could walk even. She don't even need that. She just loved it. One day I tested her, she just run to me. Yeah. If you give her some favorite stuff, she come to you. No big deal. Yeah. So from then on, they keep doing that. Some people, they're not handicapped, just don't want to do things. You must do it, okay? It's your duty to yourselves and to your 5 generations, as well as to the world. Be a hero, okay? Be a hero. Rely on yourself and help others. Not just rely on master all the time. Like if you're a baby, then your mother feed you milk, and liquid food. But when you're growing up, you chew, you chew, okay? And you learn to walk, learn to talk, and then you can learn to be of use in the society. That's what we should do, okay? That's why we have to keep our dignity, do our job. Whatever job, we do it perfect as we can. And the spiritual practice we do as best as we can. Don't make any excuse to slow down yourself and make trouble for yourself and for other people. You're grown up, no? Grown up. Even children, they practice well.